Do you know what day it is, everybody?
It's Funday Monday, gotta get down on Funday. Everybody's looking forward to the daily Funday Monday. Gonna drink to this fun
Day. Hi everyone, it's Dan on Daily number 347, where we learn to be a better gamer, except on Mondays where we dick around. I'm your host, Day 9, and this is the Funday Monday edition of the Day 9 Daily, where this week the Funday Monday restriction is as follows. Submit to me a game of you building no Stalkers, ever, as Protoss. Yeah. I donned my unbelievably fancy winter jacket for two reasons. One, I'm cold. I mean, it's obvious, that's why jackets work. And two, because I bought this for DreamHack. I bought this for the cold, harsh winter environments that I would have to traverse through while I was doing my shoutcasting around the world. I've had to shoutcast from igloos, from the moon. It's cold, so I need a jacket for the moon and shit. So I bought this, and I've literally worn it like 3 times because I live in Los Angeles, where it's exactly 75 degrees always. So I said, why not wear it today if I'm cold? And my God, is it a good decision? Because the last time I wore it, I looked like that. Yes, for any of you who are unfamiliar with the Twilight series, I wish you weren't. So, let's go ahead and do two major announcements for today. Today, I would like to give an extra special Hey, welcome everyone, it's Funday Monday. Before we begin, I'd like to give an extra special congratulations and thank you to the Funday Monday admins, these people, with their own volunteerism, sort through about 2,000 replays a week. Because that's how many submissions we get a week. And they help me narrow it down to the best of the best of the best. So that way I can choose the actual best. And if you're out there thinking, mine was really good, I will just answer you, no, it wasn't. The Funday Monday admins are the man. So huge thanks to them for helping out. You guys are unbelievable. Thank you times a billion. And also, there's something that I've just been in the mood to do, so I'm just going to do it. I have a Facebook page, facebook.com/day9tv. And after today's show, I'm just going to go hang out there for 5-10 minutes, say hi to everyone, chat, hang around. If you got some things you want to ask, post it there. I'll probably be responding. Either that or I'll stand like a doomful overlord and just overlook you throughout. And of course, I see in the chat people are asking what the street is about. The street. This is actually, I'm the most recent recruit actually of the StarTale pro gaming team. I'm very excited. They gave me an official uniform today. I was really excited. There was a ceremony and everything, and the coach just scrawled it right on there. So I'm pretty pumped to be able to represent, play alongside great players like Bomber and Ace. Let's go ahead and hop into game number 1, where we can get an introduction to. I'm not joining StarTale. An introduction to the Funday Monday for today. The No Stalkers. Our introductory man will be OFX and OFX in the top left. And in the... Wait. Yeah, let's turn the sound on. Oh, and his opponent, interestingly, is going to be Black Sausage in this game. Interestingly, Black Sausage will be the one giving us the demonstration game today. Looks like OFX is saying, I got an idea every day. Got an idea every day, and it looks like every day should be Monday. To which, interestingly, Black Sausage, well, Black Sausage doesn't like Monday very much. So we're seeing the OFX, of course, warp it in. It's a little discussion about how Mondays are awesome. They're like the bane of my existence. Oh, are they? Black Sausage. So as we come back to the game, it looks like, just as Day 9, I love Mondays. Yeah, but he's no longer in college, I think. That will never not be weird, to just have like people having conversations about me while I'm not there. That's like really weird. I don't know how else to put it. Like I am a nerd. I grew up a nerd. I grew up being a gamer. I grew up playing games, and now I continue to play games. And literally, the most exciting thing that I have on the docket for today is finishing Blood Rights tonight. That's what I'm going to do. You even see I have the page marked in there. But like, I can't even imagine what it would be like if you're Johnny Depp and you like walk into dinner at a restaurant and people are there talking about you. What would that be like for your life if you just walked into a restaurant and there were people like, yeah, you hear John got an A- on his math test? Well, he can totally easily get it. He just needs to study more. And you're sitting there like, I'm hungry. I was tired and I didn't do very well. Like, but oh my god! But I'm having a discussion about me from OFX and Black Sausage. So we see Black Sausage doing the double barracks at the front of his base. We see the good luck, have fun, of course, wishing his buddy Sausage luck. There's the orbital command coming up right now. We see some Mariners coming out. Interestingly, it's going to be a 2-barracks Marine rush, which is going to be very effective the number of times that OFX inadvertently spawns as Zerg. So there we also see Cybernetics Corps finishing. OFX, yeah, I said it right. OFX cannot get Stalkers. That is right. No Stalkers doth allowed. So we're seeing Black Sausage essentially do a slightly more delayed version of your usual early expand. He's just being extra duper, super, super safe. And he's going to be probably getting his gas geyser soon, but we see that OFX does have an expand in store. He's getting a second gateway. There's the pylon going down, and oh no! Doesn't it suck to have only spine crawlers, sentries there? And one thing that I don't actually know if the models repeat death animations, but I've never seen an SCV get so ejected into the air. Let me see if it... Oh, that was unexciting. Look, he just kind of fell over. Every now and again, the animations just have guys just like shooting off in all sorts of directions. It's so sweet. I love it so much. OFX, again, with his no Stalkers, what is he going to do? Is he going to go Zealots? Is he going to go for more Sentries? He's going to go Zealots and Sentries. It looks like he's going to cry some Protoss tears there for a moment before moving on. The expansion for... well, it looks like Black Sausage is starting to take up a little bit more space on the map. So he's just going to go ahead and be getting a little bit of extra add-ons to his barracks. That's absolutely fine. That's how we would see. Barracks is going to go, or Black Sausage is going to be getting his barracks in his factory, and our Protoss hero, interestingly, is getting a robotics facility. Alright, it's so far just been Zealots and just been Sentries. Everything's feeling pretty safe for OFX. Uh-oh, what's going to happen from Black Sausage? I mean, you never know what's going to come out of Black Sausage, do you? There's another pylon coming up. Oh, it's a warp prism. I like this. Let's go ahead and actually open up the overlay so we can appropriately give credits. And there he is. Oh, it's 4 sentries. What could possibly be coming up right now? We see him. He's doing the transfer. And there comes the medevacs. Uh-oh. Looks like he's getting an engineering bay. Oh no! Oh no! He's not getting the medevacs. He's not getting any Vikings, and here it comes. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't need Stalkers to do that! Oh my god! Oh, that Black Sausage ran right up into a solid wall when trying to pierce up that small entrance right there. And it looks like he will have to lift up his starport and float it away, and he will be supply blocked. And there is absolutely no innuendo associated with supply blocking. That's just StarCraft. So let's go ahead and just re-examine the remainder of what happens in this amazing game by OFX. Warping in more Zealots. Well played! What a friendly sausage he is. OFX giving us the true clinic on what is capable in a PvT. And look at this, just warping in more Zealots, warping in more sentries. Warping and yeah, warping and come on, yeah, I don't know any more lyrics, but the game's dead! Oh, yes! OFX totally shut that down. And I'm not going to try to do any more thinly veiled vulgarities, guys. I may have been talking about a penis. Let's go ahead and look at the second game that we have in store for our Funday Monday, where we even look at something that has been traditionally problematic for me, which is how do you play a Protoss vs. Protoss without only foregating and doing only that with absolutely no deviation in the slightest. As we move over onto the next game, and it looks like, yeah, looks like, we got Tenacity and Drayton. Tenacity spawning in the bottom right. Drayton spawning in the top right. It's a Protoss on Tal'Darim Altar, which, as you'll note, has these giant, wide, gaping entrances that can be quite problematic. But what does he have in store? He's going to be building that pylon up at the front of his base. Now, either he is thinking really smart using this, or he thinks it's Protoss versus Zerg. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. It's very close. He could just be applying the wrong logic to the right matchup. I do love PvP, so Tenacity. The tenacious Protoss will begin building a series of probes to help reinforce himself. And I might have to change this jacket. I started this to be cool. It is really hot in here. It is really unbelievably hot. And I can't exactly unbutton because, you know, I have an undercoat of chest fabric. Let's just say that if I were a buffalo and the Native Americans wanted to make moccasins, they could make some very, very well insulating moccasins with my fur, Sean said succinctly. As we return back to the game, Drayton now continuing to chrono boost probes, now extending his reach, building a gateway. Yes, nothing too noteworthy, but when you're a commentator, you gotta make boring, redundant, rote shit awesome. My God, Drayton building a gateway. And let me just do my GSL impersonation. Here's my GSL impersonation. Right? They always do this for nothing, for absolutely nothing. I don't know why, but seriously, GSL is just like gonna be warping him in. All right, so we have, oh my God, he's putting guys in gas. Let's go ahead and get that from the reverse angle. And from the reverse angle. Mining probes. All right, good. So we are seeing Tenacity now. Go ahead and get his gateway finished. And what is Tenacity going to do? It looks like he's going to be building a... Looks like he's going to be building a cybernetics core down right here. So that's going to give him the chance to get that there. Stalkers, but this is one of the weirdest factors about going for a 2-gate opening like Drayton is. Drayton getting Zealots. Chrono boosting out one Zealot, chasing the probe away, finally spotting his opponent. Going to go ahead and sneak a pylon in here, little sneaky bastard. And he has the intentions, every intention in the world of doing some sort of 3 Zealot push. There's Zealot 1 and Zealot 2, and, well, quite honestly, there's Zealot 3. He's quite a ways back. The probe now trying to sneak in to do as much damage as possible. And Tenacity's transitioning directly into a double gas supply block opening, which will give a little bit of leeway to Drayton. So here it comes. Drayton moving in, going to do some Zealot attacking. But unfortunately for you, 2-gating seems to never ever work under any circumstance ever, no matter what. And there it is. There's the attempt. Let's bring in another probe into the mix. Oh no, Drayton! Drayton taking some serious pain. I might actually have to just take a break, man. This was the dumbest idea I think I have ever had in my life. Oh, let me just show you a little bit of... Uh-oh. Oh! Oh! Who's a tease? One more time. Oh! Hold on, I'm just sparkling a little too bright right now. I gotta take this off. Oh, I gotta take this jacket off. I gotta put on something where my pit stains can be more visible. Oh, thank God. Let me just remove this really quickly. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna put this shirt on. Oh. Yeah! Oh, shit. Tenacity and Drayton. Let's find out what you have in store. So as we come back to the game, we see that there's the Stalker coming up right now, and it's going to do a great job. Because the one problem is, even if you try to do some sort of 2-gate Zealot pressure, you're still going to be behind on Warp Gate, as we can see by simply inspecting this little production tab with Drayton. He is not allowed to make Stalkers. And you know what he's going to be up against soon? If you said blink Stalkers, then you almost certainly know how to look at the production tab. That is a noble skill for you to have. I thoroughly endorse said technique. Stalkers continue to poke around, trying to find some sort of pylon that would indicate a warp gate is coming, but of course we see that Drayton has only half finished a warp gate, so there's really not too much of a concern unless Drayton wants to do a proxy double robo immortal push. Don't worry, in the No Stalker Daily, we'll get there. So as we return back to the game, we're seeing once again some nice brilliance from Drayton. He's going to be getting a Stargate, because few things have more synergy than Zealot, Immortal, Phoenix. We're going to go ahead and try to get the Immortals out. Those are good against Stalkers. We're going to get the Zealots out. Those are good against Zealot. And we're going to get the Phoenixes out, because we're just going to get the Phoenixes out. And now we see Tenacity building only Stalkers, only getting Blink. And now that he has it, oh, he's moving. And oh, look at this little princely escort for this probe. He's sitting there in the middle. All the Stalkers are, like, they're actually holding him on his back. It's like that thing where they have the 2 sticks in the little carriage, like in the movie 300, where they're just holding the prince in there. That's what this treatment that the probe gets. And I just wanted to briefly ask, as a quiz, when I said Zealot, Immortal, Phoenix, who said, oh yeah, I love that combo? Who said it? Who said it? I don't know why. It feels okay, but every time I try to sit down and think about Zealot, Immortal, Phoenix, the Protoss 111, it doesn't make as much sense, because the Phoenixes can come in and lift units into the air, allowing the Stalkers, or excuse me, allowing the Zealots and the Mortals to do absolutely nothing. We have the Zealots in there and the Immortals, which can both be kited by the Stalkers. The Stalkers can run faster and shoot, and everything's good. Our Zealots don't even need to engage in the battle. We can just pick everything off away from the Stalkers. But this is how I figured out how to do it. If you can get enough Phoenixes, you lift up the army, and then the Zealots, they sort of like march over. And the Immortals, they sort of, you know, hop into the fray, and they just sit under, and when the Phoenix drops the unit, you can get a shot or 2 off. Strategy. As we pop back into the game, we see Tenacity's Royal Probe treatment as frack. I don't even give a damn. We're looking here. Uh-oh, it's the 111. Zealot, Immortal, Phoenix coming up. We see, oh, it looks like another Immortal is about to pop up. No Phoenix has come out yet. It's just a single Phoenix. Let's see how Drayton is going to micro his units. And here it comes. He's going to just run and shoot and do damage without taking any damage at all. And it looks like there he is. He's doing the special, I'm not going to ever take damage ever, because I have Stalkers with a blink tactic. Except Tenacity has an interesting twist. He's going to go ahead and... wow, never mind. Looks like twists will be coming down the pipeline. An Immortal coming out, a Phoenix, and just enough money to not be able to build any Zealots because we're supply blocked. Drayton now moving up. It looks like Drayton helping people get number 58 on supply block bingo. And let's see if we can get 5 in a row today. So here it comes. Uh-oh, he's taking a little bit of damage. And oh, there he is, pushing him back and proceeding to take a lot of damage. But here comes the Phoenixes, lifting up the sentries. And dropping them. Zealot, Immortal, Phoenix, need you any more information on a composition to win games? Here, in the Day 9 Daily, where we explore the extremities of possible strategy in Funday Monday. What about no Stalkers? What about it, says Drayton. I can go 1-1-1 as Protoss. I'll lift things up in the air. And then I'll figure out what plan B is. Drayton. Whoops, that's my overlay. Drayton, coming right on up. Looks like Drayton is doing the only Immortal build. Tenacity can counter this with units of any kind attacking at any point. So let's see if Drayton can dodge that bullet. We see that nothing has yet occurred. Another Phoenix is coming out. Another Immortal is coming out as well. And uh-oh, here comes the second engagement. It looks like Tenacity is once again lifting. And oh, Blink Stalkers, I think you're going to regret this. Let's just go ahead and have the health selected on the Blink Stalkers. Yeah, I know you blink up to try to like pick Immortals off, but when you look at the health, and see that the Phoenixes lifted things up in the air and simply set them back down, which allows Tenacity to effectively be on the verge of losing the fucking game. So now we see Immortals trying to do damage, and the Phoenix is actually lifting up, and wait a minute, there's the blink forward, and it looks like Drayton the Dragoon is feeling very happy. Or I guess Drayton's Immortal. He's not a Dragoon, but boy do I miss those. And oh my god, Phoenix is actually doing damage. Phoenix is actually doing damage, taking out a Sentry, and Tenacity somehow has no units. No probes, no nothing. Looks like Drayton with the 1-1 while getting a Void Ray. Something that can shoot down, a novel attempt. Wait, did it finish? No, going back to Phoenixes. He's a man with a functioning X button and something to prove. So he's just going to go ahead and whack away with those Zealots, and if he needs those Zealots to actually do damage and avoid being kited, he will lift up once again with the Phoenixes and set them down. Fortunately, when our... See, look, lifting them up, and then we're going to set them down to do some damage. Yeah. Drayton looking good, Drayton! The attack is not yet done. With a whopping 19 probes, it looks like Tenacity is continuing to put on the pressure. Oh no, the lifts, the Immortals, and he has left the game. The 1-1-1 is effective. Depending upon your definition of effective. But it worked, and that's why you get on Funday Monday! Yes! I particularly love the way that Drayton just had a Phoenix there. I don't think there's anything more embarrassing in the whole world than one Phoenix just hanging out by himself. That sort of harkens back to the idea of like a car with like one wheel. You kind of need four. You kind of need four, you know? That's like a hand with one finger that isn't the thumb. Because if you had just the thumb and you know, like somehow maybe you just had your hand severed off or something like that. But if you had the thumb, everything's good, right? But if you just had like the... You know, maybe you could just give directions really well. So the Phoenix there, being really, really nice for Drayton. He's in good shape. Everything's looking pretty good. And we're going to go ahead and look at something a little more long form. We have seen the art of PvT and PvP. What could happen in the art of PvT? Let's see. Who are we looking at? We're looking at a game by Neon, and I think it's right here. Ah, yes! Let's go ahead and hop into the game. Let's go ahead and hop into the game. It's going to be Neon versus Spectral. Neon, our hero, hanging out in the bottom right corner. In the top left, we see Spectral. Good luck, have fun. You too. You too, indeed. And there he is, moving out, taking that pylon. And, oh, the placement of this pylon will not reach. If there's one thing you need to know on early expanding, it's that early pylon placement. And of course, you know, for any of you wondering what this ST is, this is actually because I got this part of my body officially labeled as a street. So that way when you want to send me letters, you can simply put Sean Hand Street. And ladies, that letter will arrive right in my hand. This is a very common tactic. If I'm saying something that is somehow not funny, I transition straight into sexy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Ooh. Yeah. Just send that letter to Sean's Hand Street, baby. That's how we smooth the not funny over. It's not a big deal. Why'd the chicken cross the road? Baby, you are so beautiful. All of a sudden you've hit them with mystery. They're thinking about a chicken right now, and they get blindsided with "Baby, you're beautiful." My God, I get it. Now I know why I get all the ladies. As we come back into the game, we see Neon, and he is just taking himself an expansion. Everything's looking good. He's going to go ahead and scout the position where Zerg physically cannot spawn it because this map disallows it. We see Spectral doing the usual pool on 14. Doing some scouting. Neon is in a little bit of an interesting position because once again his second pylon does absolutely nothing to do this, to fix this giant Ultralisk, not even Ultralisk proof wall in. Seriously, that is so huge. Thors could fit in there hand in hand. Seriously, if there was ever some sort of beautiful Thor Ultralisk friendship, kind of like that monkey and dog that got emailed around every way, they could easily fit through there, but now it looks like the Cybernetics Core is successfully closing it off with pylon number 3. And the expansion is coming up as well. And meanwhile, in Spectral's base, he's having 2 mining this gas. Doesn't want to overcommit. You never want to be all in with gas. Spectral also just teasing the idea of mining some minerals, and now going to go for it. And everything is all well and good in the world. And we have some assimilators coming up for Neon. He's going to be getting a lot of gas, which is going to be helpful for his not Stalkers. It looks like the Jukaruka Duke by the Zerglings is somewhat ineffective. And once again, we see a robo facility in the Twilight Council. Neon, he's building more gateways. We see more Zerglings coming out. Oh no, a Baneling nest. Spectral. One of 2 things is happening. He's either Root Cats and is going to try to end this game immediately with a whole bunch of Banelings, or he's scared of Terran. It's important to acknowledge all the possibilities that are there. Spectral now is going to be making all the banelings. Oh my god, Spectral doing his Root Cats impersonation. No, no, no. I have an idea. It's called All In right now. Why? Because sometimes I always wonder. I don't know if you guys have ever watched, not Root Cats. Complexity Cats. Complexity. Colonel Cats. How embarrassing. Whoopsie daisies. Oh, God, I'm totally falling apart. I've poured hot tea onto my crotch. I can't believe it. No burning has happened yet. Alright, I think we're okay. I don't know if that's ever happened to you, that like you spill a cold drink on your pants and you're like, oh, it's cold! Like, that's the most terrible feeling. Unfortunately, I have hot and cold here. I have hot tea and I have ice water because I want my throat to feel amazing. And the best part was my roommate Asher, who, by the way, has that amazing indie game dev blog that I tweeted about. I came around the corner to go to my room for Funday Monday, and I had my hot tea just out of microwave, and I had my ice-cold glass of water. And when I saw, I just wanted to throw both on him, right? Like, throw burning liquid and throw freezing liquid and some ice cubes that hit him, and pink, 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 and bounce off his little fuzzy head. Oh, God, that would have been... I don't know why. I just had an uncontrollable urge to just, like, freeze burn him right there on the spot in the name of humor and then come back. And while you heard screaming in the ambulance out there, I'd have a story for Funday Monday. Well, anyways, oh, yeah, we were talking about the banelings. I sometimes wonder if Complexity Cats just, like, sort of sets a timer and he starts a game, and whenever it goes off, he's like, I'm all in. I love the way that there's just banelings cropping up for no reason, out of nowhere. And oh, here come the banelings and the wall off Neon. Getting castrated. So there we see Neon. Oh, he's going for some Templar. He's rebuilding his cybernetics core. Oh, he loses the gateway. Uh-oh, we have more banelings coming in. Spectral is relentless. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And this especially works with the ladies. Trust me, guys. Trust me. Because 300 no's and a yes means yes. So here it comes. There's the Neon moving forward. There's the banelings continuing to morph in. He's going to come in for a second attempt. It's going to be harder this time. It's a warp prism. He's trying to sneak in. Force fields, and these two brave, bold zealots making their way out. And there it is! And there it is, the banelings get trapped, but they're just trying. No! Love me! Love me! Continuing to press onward. Press onward. No! Come on, come on. Come on, baby. Come on, just go on a date with me once. Come on. GSL style. Chobo date. And what is this from Neon? Neon moving all the way to the left with this hidden warp prism. It's time to whisper. Hey guys, shh, here it comes. Here comes the warp prism. Shh, it's sneaking all along the top path. Hold on, I'm really thirsty. I want to drink some water. Hold on, you guys. Alright, here we go. We're getting close to the moment. Okay. And he's moving in. Shh, don't say anything. Oh, chobodetu. And there it is. Neon now moving in. Oh no, Neon. No, is he moving in? I don't know. Maybe he's going to go for it. It looks like he might be going for a huge drop. And he is. What will he be warping in? And it looks like it's going to be Dark Templar. Neon the Ninja. Go for it, Neon. Go for it. Ba-dum-bum. And I just love this logic. With every Dark Templar warped in, your less experienced player will say, oh, this is going to do so much more damage. But for every single Dark Templar that I see warped in, I see someone praying even harder that the opponent doesn't have detection yet. Like, one Dark Templar is, I hope he doesn't have detection, let me just send it in. But when it's 7 fucking Dark Templar, right? It's like one of those, like, God, don't have detection! Don't have it! Go through day 2. So here he is, swinging right in. Oh, decimating everything, annihilation, and sort of excessive perspiration as well. And oh, Neon looking so good, feeling so good. Oh no, getting detected. Neon. Here it comes in, the warp-in tactics. He's hitting him over here. He has some zealots swinging in. Here's the warp-in tactics. He has some zealots swinging in over here. They're all dying. Okay, he has some, well, he doesn't really have anything. But okay, he's going to warp in over here. Here comes Neon. Warping in some Archons. We have this Warp Prism. And by the way, Blizzard, please put in a units warped in little symbol there. That would be so cool. Because you can tell if your units are heroes by how much they've killed. You can't tell if your Warp Prisms are heroes by how much they've warped in or not. It looks like we have the Warp Prism there to transport a probe. Oh, looks like we're going Zealot Archon, transitioning directly into dying. No, it looks like not transitioning into dying. Will he do a counterattack drop? No, it looks like he will be transitioning into dying. Okay, Neon, come on, I believe in you, Neon. Those DTs. Oh god, he's really hoping he doesn't have detection. Dark Templar tries to retreat, but absolutely not. Neon now moving in, everything looking so good. And oh, another Dark Templar warping. Oh god, he warped in 3. He was praying so hard that the Spore Crawler was there. But Neon needed to pray harder. He needed to make 9, 10, 11 DTs. 12 DTs. To hope that his opponent would not have anything. We do see the level 3 ground attack. And no other signs of transition yet. Oh, we have, it looks like, a gaggle of probes. Kind of sitting out. The probe fleet is fairly idle. We see them still rallied to nothingness. And oh no, the expansion going down. Neon warping in more zealots as quickly as he can. Neon losing the expansion twice, but not before just really, really hoping that Overseer is just not in the base anymore. Is it not here? Oh god, I just hope so much that it isn't. Is it with these guys? Where is it? That Overseer is long gone. And it looks like... Oh, Spectre with the GG! What league are you in? Gold. Top 8. Gold. Top 8. If you need me, baby, I'll be in the top 8 of the Gold League. You know, that's kind of an interesting way to respond. What league are you in? Gold. Top 8. Hey, what's your favorite color? Red. Goes well with my really large penis. Just saying. I love that. Just sort of slipping it in there, you know? Oh, man. I drew a Venn diagram. Those 2 circles look a lot like the wheels on the Corvette I own. Anyways. So we see Neon hanging out here. Getting himself a little bit more warped in there. And Spectral has said GG. So he's said it. Well, let me speed things up and see if we can get a lead. It looks like Spectral is doing a GG, and he's transitioning into taking this bottom left base. Looks like we're still doing some prayer over here. There's the Overseer there, the symbol of what happens when you try to hope too much in a game. Running a little low on minerals. I guess the warp and antics, you know. This is one of those reasons why I always say expand while attacking, because if you expand while attacking, then when everything fails miserably, at least you're not in this position, you know, where you have your gaggle of probes now just sort of Googling it up there. Oh, but 5 Dark Templar being morphed in at a time. That looks good. That looks great. Losing everything. It looks like we have another slew of Dark Templar getting morphed in. I'm pretty sure GG happened. It looks like... Can't get my Overseer to follow my units. Well, that's kind of interesting because he surrendered. I give up! Bang, bang, bang! Bang. I don't know what gun this is. Because it's basically like I'm holding a pistol and serving you the bullets. Pew! Your bullet, sir. Oh, is it 12? It's time to have a bullet in you. Sean the Naughty Butler. Oh, God, I want to be a Naughty Butler so bad. What came out of my mouth just then? What did I just say? What did I just... Oh, no. You know what this ST stands for? Stop talking. You know what this stands for? It's just stop talking, Sean. Please stop talking. Your bullet, sir. Your bullets. Oh. Damn it. Alright. Neon, now trying to transfer probes up to the top. Your Dark Templar are served. What's Sean? He's a commentator. So the spawning pool's dying, the extractor's dying, the Baneley nest. Like, are you seeing this? Ha ha ha. No. Are you seeing this? I'm still in the game and I surrendered. Maybe I keep killing the guy who has the follow command on him. Oh, I see. He has the overseer right click on a roach and he keeps killing that roach and then nothing happens. But it looks like Spectral is continuing to re-expand. Neon re-expanding here. Neon re-expanding here. I could have sworn I saw a GG at some point here. I could have sworn there was a GG somewhere around here. So Spectral's re-burrowing. His multitude of spine crawlers. Archons are doing a good job here. GG. Hey, we got a GG and he left the game. Woo, baby! You know what we're going to do? We're going to go on to part number 2. I have 3 parts planned, so this daily looks like it's going to be long. Sean, stop talking. Let's go into part number 3. See you guys in a sec.